Top Spin, Jamie Railton. A 20-1 chance. Dark Honey, a non-runner. Number 3, Trickle Lad at 10-1 for Tony McCoy. 4, Faranir, the 5-2 favourite under Adrian Maguire. 5, Treasure Again, a non-runner. Number 6 then is Hobson Pops, ridden by Mr. Peter Henley, claiming £5, a 5-1 chance. The mare Hobson Pops. 7, Robert E. Lee at 4-1 for Peter Niven. 8 is Belstaff Boy at 14-1, Rod Farrant. Number 9, Richard Dunwoody's mount now is Trainglot at 5-1. Number 10, Teos, Carl Llewellyn now on Teos in place of Chris Maud. Number 11, Fuzzy Logic, a non-runner. 12, Do Behave, Warren Marston at 14-1. Sparky Gale is out. 14, Lucky Blue, Mick Fitzgerald looking for a double. 16-1, Lucky Blue. 15, Runaway Pete at 10-1 for David Bridgewater. Number 16, Feels Like Gold at 10-1 for Paul Holly. 17, Grooving, the mount of Philip Hyde at 6-1. And the bottom one, but a springer in the market, is Outset, ridden by Mr. Chris Bonner, claiming £3. Outset is now down to 12-1. Bookmakers, Sandown Handicap Hurdle. The first flight comes up very quickly, and Lucky Blue is the one that leads them to it and is over safely by a couple of lengths to Trainglot in second, and Trickle Lad in the orange sleeve jacket poking through horses to go second now. Then Belstaff Boy towards the outside. Back in the midfield then to Top Spin, and towards the rear at this stage is Teos, and also Faranir left of picture, one of the back markers, as they head on the far side towards the next flight number 3, and it's Lucky Blue in the pink colours from Belstaff Boy and Trickle Lad. Out wide then is Feels Like Gold, and then Top Spin and Trainglot towards the behind those then is Outset. Reminders for Trickle Lad on landing there from Tony McCoy, just being asked to wake his ideas up a bit as they near the end of the back straight on this first circuit. And it's Lucky Blue from Belstaff Boy, Trickle Lad and Trainglot, and out wide Feels Like Gold. Top Spin is next, and then chasing these is Outset with Hobson's Pops, who often makes the running, and Runaway Pete locked away on the inside. And then back in the field to Do Behave at this stage with Grooving, who's held up today, and Robert E. Lee and Teos, and also amongst the backpack is Faranir. So they straighten up, a lengthy run to the next. It's flight number 4, and Lucky Blue it is, who's bowling along in the lead under Mick Fitzgerald. Trickle Lad is a close second now. Belstaff Boy towards the outside in a noseband red jacket, Trainglot. And then behind these out towards the midfield at this stage is Hobson Pops, and then Outset as they approach the next flight. Lucky Blue, a good jump. The last to land was Teos, who's a little bit detached. The rest of the field very tightly grouped. On towards fight number 5. It'll be the 11th and final one after another circuit, and it's Lucky Blue that leads them to it. Over safely, just in front from Trickle Lad, then Belstaff Boy. They're tightly packed behind. Trainglot just 4th. Then Runaway Pete on the inside of Outset, and out wide is Do Behave, and Robert E. Lee, who's getting very close now. And then behind these is Hobson Pops and Grooving, and Top Spin towards the outside. Faranir still covered up on the inside with only one behind him, and that is Teos, who's a couple of lengths adrift. So racing uphill then towards a right-hand turn, and very closely bunched indeed, this field of 14 in this valuable handicap hurdle. And Lucky Blue is out of trouble in front from Trickle Lad second. Belstaff Boy moving out wide then to Feels Like Gold. Runaway Pete back on the inside in about 5th place. The red colours there showing up prominently as Trainglot. Between horses is Outset, and then Robert E. Lee towards the outside then of Do Behave, as they race down the hill, a long run until they get to the next flight, which is the first of 4 in the back straight. And here Trickle Lad heads Lucky Blue for the first time. Little to choose between them, however. Belstaff Boy chasing in 3rd. Feels Like Gold is towards the outside then of Outset, this gambled on Outset at the foot of the handicaps. They start down the back then and on towards the next. Lucky Blue the inside of Trickle Lad, and then Outset moving up on the heels of the 2 leaders. Behind these is Belstaff Boy, and then Feels Like Gold towards the outside of Runaway Pete. Trainglot is snapping at their heels. Grooving is on the move now, moves into about 7th or 8th place as the pace really quickens. Faranir is in about 8th or 9th, and then a couple of lengths to Hobson Pops and Robert E. Lee, who's lost places. Do Behave is next, 2 lengths on Teos as they fly another mistake by Teos, and the one that's completely detached now is Top Spin. Back with the leaders though towards the last on the far side, and Outset has come through to join Lucky Blue with Trickle Lad racing between horses. horses. Then Feels Like Gold towards the outside, grooving a little short of room, nearing the last on the far side. Trainglot is next. Then Runaway Pete now being driven along. The rider shoveling on the coal. Far and Near trying to get up the inside, still in with a squeak. Hops and Pops, the rider looking round to see what's behind him. He may have given up. Teos is next as they now leave the back and head towards the home straight. They've got 2 flights left to go, but still well over a half mile to be raced. And Lucky Blue has the inside round this turn from Trickle Lad. Far and Near moves into 3rd place. This improving novice grooving the outside. Runaway Pete responding to pressure. Then Trainglot in 6th. Outset now beginning to feel the pinch now, feeling the strain and is losing places. The gamble may not come off. They're down the straight. They got 2 flights left to go, and Runaway Pete, who loves the firm ground, takes over from Lucky Blue, grooving towards the outside. And then Trainglot and Far and Near is now not being able to quicken up. Here's the second last. It's Runaway Pete out in front from Lucky Blue. Trainglot grooving, pitched on landing, and that may have cooked his goose. Then Trickle Lad and Hops and Pops running on down towards the final flight. Runaway Pete from Lucky Blue, but here's Trainglot appearing between horses, the winner in 1993, and Trainglot has come through to take it up. A 33-to-1 winner last time. He won't be that today, and now he's speeding clear of Lucky Blue. Runaway Pete drifting towards the outside, but racing up towards the line. It's Richard Dunwoody coming in for a chance ride here, a lucky ride on Trainglot, who's won it well by a good 6 or 7 lengths to Lucky Blue in 2nd. Then Runaway Pete over the line in 3rd. Hops and Pops may just have been 4th from the running on Teos. And then a gap to Grooving, who made that mistake in the straight, from Trickle Lad and Robert E. Lee, and then back to Do Behave, who never got into it. Neither did Bell Staff Boy at the end. Feels Like Gold weakened out of it. And then right among the back numbers, Outset and Far and Near has been dismounted by Adrian Maguire in front of the stands. Looks a little bit sore. The last to finish was Top Spin. So history repeats itself in this Tote Bookmakers Sandown Handicap Hurdle. The 1993 winner, number 9 Trainglot, has done it again in the colours of the Marchesa de Moratella, trained by Jimmy Fitzgerald and ridden by Richard Dunwoody, who replaced Jamie Osborne, who had a fall earlier in the...
Trainglot at 6-to-1. Second, number 14, Lucky Blue, slightly unlucky, having made most of the running at 16-to-1. And third, number 15, Runaway Pete at 14-to-1. Non-runners were number 2, Dark Honey, number 5, Treasure Again, number 11, Fuzzy Logic, and number 13, Sparky Gale. 14 ran.